can't concentrate. Feels like I'm seeing double. You're on my mind, deep in my head. I think you're taking over me. Do you feel it?
Hey, it's Stephanie. Welcome back. The time has finally come to tackle my garage. So when we moved into our fixer-upper house, I knew I wanted to get started on the garage right away because we have a lot of house renovation projects coming up. So I wanted a nice organized workshop. For the first part of the garage makeover series, I painted the walls white. I epoxy painted the garage floors, and then I replaced some hardware on my garage door. I want to quick thank DURA-LIFT Door Hardware for sponsoring the first part of the garage makeover. They were kind enough to send me some parts to help the look and function of my garage door, and also to get it prepped for Florida's hurricane season coming up. So stick around for that. This garage is very small, as you can tell, so I need to be very creative with storage solutions. We also have our washer and dryer in here, so I want to make that area look nice. And overall, I just want this space to feel like a cool, organized workshop slash laundry room, and not so much a dark, scary garage. So that's the goal for my garage makeover series. I have a lot of projects to tackle, so let's get right to it.
Not growing, and I can see that changing. Oh, do you feel it now? What I told you about, do you feel it now? My heart, how will keep going.
So I took all the small stuff out of the garage. A lot of it I put in the house. All the junk and scrap wood I threw on this tarp, and I'll have to make a trip to the dump. What I'm going to do now is take out all of these random shelves, take out the screws and nails that are sticking out, and then I'm also going to take down these shelves up here. And then I will move all the big stuff to the middle of the room so I can start to prep for painting all of my walls.
I seen your woes and worries. Just give this time, we'll both be fine. Oh, there's no need to hurry. I know we're strong, right where we belong. Oh, there's no moving us from here. I can feel it now, what I told you about. Do you feel it now? Said, son, you'll remember this day for the rest of your life. I think he's right. Mom said, now you've got something new to write about tonight. I think she's right.
Okay, so the garage is all prepped for paint. I rolled out some brown paper along the bottom edges. I covered my door. I still need to tape that. But the door is covered, my appliances and the tool chest are covered. I also covered the water heater back here in the corner. I'm just going to hand paint everything back there. I'll try to get as high as I can with my paint sprayer, and then I'll just touch up with my roller or a paintbrush. I'm gonna leave the ceiling natural and just cover all of my walls with paint. It took a long time to prep this much, and I could have done a lot more, but I'm sick of prepping and I just want to get painting, and it's the garage, so who really cares? Also, this is the first time I'm using my paint sprayer, so it'll be a good place to practice.
Got you here and keep at it. Oh, the sky is the limit. 'Cause you paid your dues and waited your turn. And the rest of your life starts today. Put in the work and now you can finally say that everything is gonna be okay. Don't it feel good to say that everything is gonna be okay? Baby, I'm a man of my word. I told you I'd come back prepared to give you the world. Oh, I always thought that we belonged together, but I surrender. I surrender. 'Cause I paid my dues and waited my turn. And the rest of my life starts today. Put in the work and now I can finally say that everything is gonna be okay. And damn, it feels good to say that everything is gonna be okay. With or without you, I am gonna be okay. Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday didn't quite go as planned. I was hoping to get the entire garage painted. I have this little wall here and then a little bit of this wall left. But my paint sprayer wasn't working. This is the first time I've used a paint sprayer, and I followed the instructions to a T. I tried thinning my paint. I tried using all the different attachments and adjustments, and it was taking like 10 passes to get a solid line of paint. So I didn't have time to mess with it or get a new paint sprayer, so I went old school and hand painted everything, which took forever. I was up until 1 in the morning painting, and I went through 3 cans of paint, and it still wasn't enough. So I picked up 1 more can of paint this morning from Home Depot. So these cement blocks really just soak up the paint, and I used an 1.25" nap roller, I think, to get into all of the holes and the cracks. And I found that to work pretty well, but like I said, it just sucked up the paint. So that has been a lot of work, but it's going to be so worth it. It already looks so different in here. It feels a lot more open and bright. So I'm excited to finish up these last few walls, and then I can move on to the next step.
While our blood keeps on flowing, knowing, no, not to it. I wouldn't wish for trouble. I cannot see that I feel of that it all fall and ruin and rubble. This love we hope not growing, then I can see that changing. All the feeling, what I told you about the
Now it's time to start working on the garage door. First, I'm going to add this magnetic decorative door hardware from DURA-LIFT. Like I said, it's magnetic, so all you have to do is stick it on your door where you want it. Super easy. It's a quick way to add a bit of character to your door, and I like how it matches the same style as our fencing. I will link all of these items in the description below. Next, I'm going to replace the bottom seal on my garage door. You'll want to clamp your garage door so that it stays open and doesn't shut on you while you're working on it. My old seal was pretty tricky to come off, so I cut down the middle and then pulled each half of the seal off from the end of the door. The seal bends and then fits into these little grooves at the bottom of your garage door. This would be easier with 2 people, but I just slowly inched it on. DURA-LIFT's 100% rubber seal holds its elasticity, shape, and structure 5 times longer than vinyl and keeps all natural elements out of the garage while reducing energy costs as well. Next, I'm going to replace my garage door rollers and brackets. So these nylon wheels will help your garage door roll on metal tracks quieter, and they're rated for 250,000 door open/close cycles. This heavy-duty 14-gauge steel hardware is helpful for smooth, lasting door operation.
He said, son, you'll remember this day for the rest of your life. I think he's right. Mom said,
next, I'm going to prep the floors for the epoxy paint. I started by sweeping the floors. Then I wet down my floors completely. The epoxy kit that I got came with this concrete etch for cleaning the concrete, so I mixed that with 2 gallons of water, distributed it on my floors, and scrubbed any dirt spots. After everything was scrubbed down, I used my hose to wash away all the dirt and debris. I swept all the excess water off. A squeegee would have worked better here. Then after the floor was dry, I taped the base of my walls and started trimming the edges with my paintbrush.
Welcome to the good life, but don't forget.
I used a 3/8 inch nap roller to apply paint to the rest of the floor and used the decorative paint chips that it came with.
Keep at it. Oh, the sky is the limit. 'Cause you paid your dues and waited your turn. And the rest of your life starts today. Put in the work and now you can finally say that everything is gonna be okay. Don't it feel good to say that everything is gonna be okay?
Stay tuned for the next garage makeover. I will be incorporating a lot of cool storage ideas.
Baby, I'm a man of my word. I told you I'd come back.